evening baseball on tap from beautiful Coors Field here in the capital city of Denver, Colorado. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on the show. I'll be joined in the booth by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, but before we turn to them, let's check out the starters for this year's American and National League All-Star teams. Final preparations being made down on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League All-Star Game on the show, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, the National League All-Stars.
Now we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look at the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch and work in this one here today.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Striding in is Jared Walsh. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
American League, the first baseman, Jared.
First delivery to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Muncy over to his right. One away.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014. Covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses off the plate.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, They might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. We're just underway here in Denver. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left as the AL strikes first. It's 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
The 1-0.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first at Coors Field. It's the American League One, the National League coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often related to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled that as stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
Hey. 0-1.
lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. On they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
The center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And the pitch. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, from the Milwaukee Brewers, the left fielder, Christian.
Digging in will be Christian Yelich. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2nd inning upcoming here in Denver. The AL leads it 1-0. Set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
The left fielder, Giancarlo.
And now the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
The 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's gone 2 for 8. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. American League goes down in order. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Juan Soto. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
That is good.
Now to the plate, Bryce Harper. From the belt, kicks and deals.
No, inside.
The 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. baser up the middle. Ramirez is there to second for one. On to first, and that takes care of Harper as well. It's a double play.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball 2.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. NL goes down quietly. They trail this one 1-0. Trevor Bauer, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Trevor Bauer.
Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jose Ramirez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. On the run is Nimmo. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting done. From the Tampa Bay Rays, the 17th.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and up next will be Randy Arozarena. Bauer's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. Next to hit, Jared Walsh. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here, attacking the zone.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go to the American League. They lead it 1-0. Garrett Cole, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 45, Garrett.
Bottom of the 3rd now. And here comes the first baseman, Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, JT Realmuto. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. 1 strike now from Cole. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1 and 2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
This is foul right side. The 2-2 one more time.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Payoff pitch home. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is looking challenged.
Here now is Trey Turner as he hits one on a line to left field. Stanton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Oh, and look at the throw from Stanton. He is out at the plate. NL leaves 1. They're down 1-0. Walker Buehler, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 21, Walker Buehler.
All set for the start of the 4th, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Buehler is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
One run, just one hit. No errors thus far for the American League. High and deep down the left field line. Yelich is going to get there to make the catch a few steps into foul territory for out number 2.
Up next for the American League, the designated hitter, Yordan.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AP. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes, count.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. American League goes down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Shane Bieber, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brendan Nimmo. First pitch on the way.
Ball. Ball 1, no strikes.
Now the 1-0.
Hey!
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The next 1-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Fouled away. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. One and one. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And the pitch. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Foul tip at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Here now the 2-2.
Okay.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. And that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers. It remains 1-0. Brandon Woodruff takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 53, Roger.
Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First offering. Giancarlo Stanton is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
A 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Oh, that's too high.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struck out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side. Lance Lynn, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 33.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Harper.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lynn, a right-hander going 6'5". He throws a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, a curve, and a changeup. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Into the bleachers and out of here. Solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, and it pulls the National Leaguers even at 1-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Rips this one to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The first baseman, Matt.
Next up is Max Muncy. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Here comes the 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Full count.
Full count now. 3-2. pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One down with a runner at second. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
This one's down to third. On to first, and there were two down.
Third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
Next to hit is Eugenio Suarez. Lifetime versus this arm. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
2 out here and a runner at second. Good waist pitch, 1 and 2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3 and 2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0 and 2 to work the count back to 3 and 2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight, all even at 1 apiece. Jack Flaherty takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 22, Jack Flaherty.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the imposing power bat, Jose Ramirez. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Randy Arozarena. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Struck out in his first at bat. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Turner gloves it, and there's out number 2.
Now back, first baseman, Jared.
Next, it'll be Jared Walsh. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Strike.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. From the belt, the pitch. Walsh leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Ball 1.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. American League strands 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Spencer Turnbull enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 56.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Second baseman.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Left center field, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Another one sent foul. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 3-2. There's ball four.
The left fielder, number 22.
So a runner at first now with one away. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder, Christian Yelich. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. One out and a runner on second base. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
One and two for Christian Yelich. Swinging a ground ball to third. Scooped up, throw in time at first for out number 2. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And taking into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He's set. The 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out here and a runner at second. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show.
There's a strange wind blowing, it's coming back around.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melanson as he'll take over on the mound.
Number 33, Mark.
Harold Castro is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Castro.
First delivery to him.
Hey.
0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and misses. He pulls the the top hand over. It's 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Mitch Garver will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Kevin Biggio will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8, Kevin Biggio.
Melanson's ready. Here's the first pitch. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Comes set with the 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Nope. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
Two and two. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Chopped weakly to the left. Here's another 2-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Number 13.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Pedro Severino comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Stepping in now, Aaron Judge, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. Down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. All tied at 1-1. Harold Castro will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 30.
Kevin Biggio will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Number 8, Kevin.
Pedro Severino now stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate. Liam Hendricks gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Chris Taylor is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Chris Taylor.
First pitch of the AB on its way. One pitch on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Adam Frazier steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Number 26, Adam Frazier.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
count
fastball
is
here
1-2.
that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Through first and hustling for second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Plate now, JT Realmuto, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of a 2-out double. More ahead from Denver right after this. Chris Taylor stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now playing right field. Number 3.
Adam Frazier is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Richard Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
The second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And now the first pitch.
Ball.
Ball and no strikes to count to Jose Ramirez. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez.
1 strike.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Set to deal on 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Randy Arozarena. Fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Again, he sends it out of play. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he will just make it to the bag here in time, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Nate Lowe will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Number 30, Nate Lowe.
First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
2 out, nobody on. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Never attempted to swing it. That ball down low. It's ball 3. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. would be next. Into his motion, and the 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go to the American League. Still tied 1 apiece. Nate Lowe will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base,
Nick Anderson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. At the plate now is Eugenio Suarez. His prior history versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
1-1.
And he misses with it. 1-1. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Right to Ramirez. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Trevor Story will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. Now here's the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
1-1.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that gets him to chase for a strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now. Chris Bryant gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with two out and the bases empty. He's set and the pitch. Comes set, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Now a check swing, but he holds up too late, and it's full now at 3-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. And held down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Trevor Story will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Now playing second base, number 27, Trevor.
Chris Bryant is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Craig Stammen will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Kyle Seager is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's out.
The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's
a sinker that misses for a ball. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 1 for 2. Over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
No strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Hey! Count is 3-1.
Leads off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Marcus Semien come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Now time is called and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And again a throw, and the runner back. Here's the first pitch. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. To the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. He's running at first base. Number 25, Byron Buxton.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And a sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Alex Bregman will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 2.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. All even now, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. As they've taken the lead, it's 3-1.
With 1 swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Kyle Lewis will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. first pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Ball 1.
1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
No bets off the
Way
plate.
inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Still only 1 out in the inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. And so watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bryant will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Home half of the ninth is straight ahead. It's the American League 3 and the National League 1. Marcus Semien will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
A defensive team for the Americans. Now playing shortstop.
Kyle Lewis takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Now in left field, number 1.
Aroldis Chapman, the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 54 in the ball game.
Mark Cannon will also enter as he takes over at third base. Ronald Acuna will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the ninth. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. Here's the first pitch. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Carson Kelly steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at ball one. One out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Count still at 1-2. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Cody Bellinger will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. One-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and no one will get this one. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The American League All-Stars came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Nick Anderson pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB the Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Me venga a frontear, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo siempre por chela se trevo el Rolls Royce, el bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo tranquilo en la mía que estoy, el Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerán otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada.
Our final line score changes. First for the victorious American League All-Stars. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the home team, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
The sun came